Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. So I had a weird circumstance come up. My SO asked me a question the other day that has been on my mind for a little bit, and I don't know where it came from. I have to assume it's from something on the internet, like TikTok or something. Anyway, I was asked, and I may botch the quote, but do you think about the Roman Empire? What? I have no idea where that came from. I haven't thought about the Roman Empire prior to that question for like, oh gosh, like a decade at least. And apparently, this is a common thing for men to think about. And I don't know what that is. I don't actually think it's anything. My bet is that this came from just this is just full confirmation bias. But I on like people who do think about it. I mean, because think about it, like like, do you play Fallout New Vegas? Right. Okay, so you've probably thought about Kaiser's Legionaries in recent history. Okay, sure. Maybe you love Assassin's Creed or whatever number has the Roman Empire in it. I'm sure that's in some other games somewhere in the universe. So maybe it is on enough people's minds because it shows up in stuff. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking about it because of the movie Gladiator or something, even though I don't think that's the Roman Empire, but maybe it makes you think about it. Anyway, I don't really know what's going on there. So I wanted to ask you all, basically, do any of you think about the Roman Empire on a regular basis? Because that is a crazy idea to me, and I thought I would figure out if I'm the only one or if that's just me. Anyway, that's all I've got for that intro. Today we're going to play Monster Train. How did you guess? Is it because I had the game open? Is it because it's in the YouTube link? Is it because you trusted me? Well, that's a dangerous thing. Don't do that. I think, what are we playing? Oh gosh, I think it's Penumbra, isn't it? It is. We're currently on a 214 win streak, which is great. Last episode, we got past Tethys. I won't say it was easy, but it was weird and interesting. We had sketches with Incant. I don't actually think this is normally very good because the thing is that you can't make this decision until you've seen your banner units, right? The sketches line for Stygian is much more narrow than it is for Wormkin, whereas in Wormkin, I'm pretty confident you can just slam sketches up front, and then as long as you've got two Wormkin banners in your path, you will find something that fits in that sketches line. There are at least 3 of 6 banner units that are excellent for it. And in the worst of cases, you can still make the eggs work if you have to. So that's 5 of 6, which means you can't fail. So there's that. And honestly, Kinho's Carapace isn't even that bad when you have sketches to bring this guy out, right? You can do some silly things like base charge or whatever. So Wormkin is a slam dunk with sketches. Stygian, not so much. You get like Titan Sentry. He's bad if you can't put him in front or on bottom, right? And you have no movement in Stygian to get things around. So it's tough. There's also other problems like Guard of the Unnamed is garbage. You wouldn't want to do this with the sweepers, etc., etc. But we found it on Ring 3 after we already kind of had an incant line configured, and I did think it was a reasonable way of playing. So we went down that path. A convenient X5 gave me an extra siren to work with early game, but we still didn't connect the double sirens on the same floor for like 3 floors, and the mid game was pretty tough. Once we got to the end game, though, we had enough things duped, everything kind of connected together, and it looked a lot better. We only had 4 units, etc., etc. So it eventually got there, but pretty interesting. I also think the March of Shields was a really important part of that, as was a plus 30 spell chain vent that basically just cleared floors, and I was able to draw it consistently enough thanks to a small enough deck. So that was a pretty interesting run that was fun to play, so we'll take it. And yeah, now we're on Penumbra. Okay, once we get past Penumbra, things start making a lot more sense here, so we'll just hope for an easy one. I don't know, it should be fine. You want to know what I've been thinking about recently, though? Penumbra's got a weird body. He has a very long torso and a very small neck, and I get that there's definitely aliens vibes to it, you know, like vibes from the movie, the Alien movie. Very similar styling in a lot of ways, but still pretty strange, all things considered. What a weird dude. Anyway, let's play Monster Train. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's have a completely normal one today, huh? Let's do it. Seems good to me. I believe. I shouldn't believe, but I do. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just peachy. Not really much to say. Making some good progress on a lot of recording today, which is excellent. I'm a little bit ahead, believe it or not. I know. It happened finally. As long as I can find consistently sometimes in the mornings to get some extra episodes recorded during the week, I can actually pull ahead a little bit, which is good. I don't like recording for the day of, right? It puts me in like a rush, and if I lose, it's really bad. I'm worried about the content. I don't know. It's fine, but I don't like doing it. So I'm glad to be able to record a little advanced. It's a little just less stressful. So anyway, today we are default Umbra, Exile, Awoken, which gets us root seeds, which is nice. We have Double Barrel Daedalus, Curse Arcus, and Diligent Seraph as our enemy. That's not a problem. We have plenty of spells here. All spell starter is good. We have Space Prism, always good. Sharpen is fine, I guess. And then Cannibalize if I really need morsels. I feel like it's weird because I just had the inverse of this on the run I just recorded, which was, I think, last week's train wreck, the Windleton run. So I'm pretty sure you've seen it at this point. I just played the inverse of this, which was Exile Awoken, Exile Umbra. So it looks very similar, but I guess it's just RNG, so fair enough. This is a 100 shard run, reminder to myself. Temples today are on 2, 5, that's a big gap, 6. Triple temples, not very good. Okay, bad positioning. At least we get one before Arcus, but that's a big gap. Huh, alright, well, mid-game is probably going to suck, is what that tells me. We have a removal dupe, magic shop on 8, which is good. A good vortex, steel shop, money on 7. That's also a good magic shop though, right? Relic and a cave. Well, we'll see. Removal dupe, horde on 6 is nuts. If I can use that, that's huge. Competes with a magic shop. There's a money trinket shop on 5. Steel shop with vortex. Third removal dupe? What the heck? Third removal dupe on 4 with an Awoken banner, which is also crazy. Competes with the steel shop. We'll see. We got a lot of choice here though. Bad temples, but removal dupes out the wazoo. Double magic early. On ring 3 it has an Awoken banner. There is an Umbra banner there if I care. I don't, but we'll see. It's a steel shop with an Awoken banner on 2, Umbra banner on the magic side. So not too terrible. I think that's fine. Alright, it is Penumbra, so we look at the horde first. It's going to be Forever Flame. Just straight up. Lightstone casing at this point is never that impactful. Train stewards, I love having Forever Flame. It makes them very playable, which is good. Take the money, look at the forge. Architect Glutton, it looks like it's an Architect today. Seems good to me. Now, Architect plus Space Prisms is kind of lame, but what am I going to do? Take Glutton? Are you crazy? Absolutely not. Unit draft. I take damage for this, but it's okay. I take damage for this, but it doesn't kill me, and that's all that really matters here. Cool. This is going to be a straightforward combat. Not really a lot to say here other than we're going to buff Penumbra, and he's going to punch enemies. My goal is to get this guy as high over... What is it? As high over 40 damage as possible would be ideal. Being able to play the train stewards like that is so good. Excellent. If I can get to 45, I actually clear floors, which is pretty cool. I'm at exactly 40 right now. I can get there with a train steward, which is nice. Alright, here's the play. I think I'm actually going to cannibalize on middle here. We get a good selection of morsels. If I double excavator, we get the front guy killed, which is great. I can play a train steward middle. When take the Antumbra morsel in front here up top is great. I do want to train steward middle. Yeah, it clears out the armor on the Forged Disciple. I am threatened here by... I'm at what? This is 41. If I can get another one up front, I'm threatened by 5 damage here, basically. That's what I'm looking at. It's possible I take it, but I might be able to get away with it. We'll see. It depends a lot on what I draw. I think we get it, right? By playing the root seeds in the back here? Yeah, we get it. All right, that's excellent. Take 0 and get the collector and everything else. I'm good with that. I'll just cannibalize on middle. It's very strong. We just feed everything up top and it's a free win, right? There's just no way it goes wrong. All right, sure. Here's some morsels or something. Eat this. All right, good job. I don't care about mid-floor. This is plenty of damage up top. I have a Demon Fiend, basically. There you go, Sharpen. Have fun. Sharpen contributed. It did a good job. It was a 9 damage swing that actually mattered, so I won't say no. It's hard to predict on the morsel side. I'm not going to an Umbra banner necessarily. No perils here. Packed morsels is maybe fine. It's a low impact pick. Should probably take the Prismal Dust. Maybe the Immortal Trade is better. Immortal Trade probably is better. I'm going to grab that. It's more flexible. Focus Growth. Why do I have Focus Growth here? It's not bad, but I am going to grab the Vine Grasp to have a ping. It's better. I could take Wildwood Sap, but the Vine Grasp plays into my late game much better. Thorned Hollow? Well, it's not terrible. Maybe I do go to an Umbra banner. Can I do Thorned Hollow Shadow Eater? Would that work? Maybe. It does work. I mean, the sad thing is it's the best unit here, right? Crucible Warden, Morsel Maker. None of these are good. Thorned Hollow at least does something. I'll take him, I guess. I go Magic Shop and look for Shadow Eater? That's like really cursed, but it could be good. Awoken banner? I didn't get an upgrade. I don't have there's no Razor Sharp. There's no Perils. Alright, I'm going to do the weird impossible thing and go to the Umbra banner. See if I high roll in the Shadow Eater right here. I don't. It's Morsel Maker and Crucible Warden. Well, that's cursed. I'm not going to take either of them. They suck. But that is cursed. The nice thing is the -1s at least provide value here, right? I'm not pressed about it. Eternal Stone, nah, no big deal. Double stack, gross. Just -1 of Root Seeds and move on. It's not very strong, it's fine. I was kind of hoping for this for the Shadow Eater because there's the one temple for the next 3 friggin' rings here. Do I want Intrinsic Space Prism to go with Penumbra, who is himself a Space Prism eventually? Answer I don't think so. Spell Chain Immortal Trade. That's a great way of basically having absolutely nothing to do on your turn. I don't think we take any of that. I think we chill. This is sad. It's unfortunate. If maybe we could still see him, it's not impossible. Retribution. I'll take spikes. I don't care. We could still see him potentially. 1, 2. He takes 1 space, 4 space. Okay, so as long as I play Rubble Morsel, Penumbra, Thorned Hollow, we make it work. Cool. Alright. It is Root Seeds. I'm looking for Lifesteal Morsel. Hey, there he is. Let's go. And then we go Train Steward with a bunch of morsels middle. It's cool. I like it. The Root Seeds will help a little with all these curses that I am inevitably taking. Spikes in front. Kills the backline guy. I'm a fan of that. I could pull a goon forward on middle and prevent this curse from bogging me down, which I do like. I'm probably taking a little bit of damage here. That's true. I am. Let's play Train Steward downstairs. Now, I take what? What's this? 5, 10 damage here? It's looking like 10 damage right now. 24. If you root seeds in front, I actually think you save like 5 health in the pyre. If I put spikes in front, it's 4. If I put it in back, it's 4. There's a consideration. I could just eat this 5 and be fine with it. Or I play Cannibalize on middle and hope for, what, like 7 damage out of my morsels, which is possible, right? That does mean that I'm taking these spikes, these reconcilers, for 2 rounds. I don't think there's any reason to take this. I'm reasonably certain that we just cruise as soon as I hit this immortal trade into the boss, which is still in my deck. I will see it before the end. So I think we actually just go hard on Cannibalize. The alternative is you sharpen downstairs on the front guy and he kills both the reconcilers. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to YOLO the Cannibalize here. Yeah, we take it. Cool. Great job. I take 0 on the turn. I take 0 on the combat. We YOLO'd correctly. I think as soon as we hit this immortal trade, we get out of this. Great work. Go team. Cool, yeah, we go root seeds in the front with an immortal trade. We send the train steward, and we just kind of let it ride, and this is fine. I don't think we can lose. Yeah, it's good. We got it. Great work. Cool. All right, well, it could have been much worse, right? But we take it. We take 0 for the combat, which is excellent. I'm glad we did that. We should... Making of a morsel, is that right? Maybe. Umbra Assault? Man, no perils. I really am relying on Thorned Hollow, aren't I? That's bad. Let's take Umbra Assault. A second ping is okay. This is rough. This is honestly pretty bad. I think I would have preferred Restores here, because it at least enables the Hollow setup. This is probably the worst clan combo. I think Penumbra with any form of Awoken is pretty much universally terrible, especially when you miss both Razor Sharp Edge and Perils of Production, which is very possible to have happen. We'll take the Umbra Assault. I might need to go that route. We do see Razor Sharp. I'm going to snap click that because I don't know what's happening in this run, and I'm going to need that card. I go left and we hunt. I believe that it is actually correct to do it. Horde says, oh, abandoned Umbra. I won't say no to that. Winged Steel is good, but I already draw a lot with Root Seeds. I like the abandoned Umbra here. This is a good source of morsels. Alloyed Construct. Hard pivot. We should take Alloyed Construct. I have the abandoned Umbra. I have Forever Flame. This is a viable winning line if I can solve morsels. If I don't see Shadow Eater, I cannot rely on Thorned Hollow. All right, we take the Construct. I'm actually very happy about that. We're going to go for the Horde. Chain of Gems is a morsel answer. I can guarantee 1 morsel gets eaten every turn. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Build a card, sure. Spikes, Sap. Ooh, Sap. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get damage roll first. So I'm going to take Sap. I think we get Sap damage. I could do that. Yeah, Sap damage is good. I was hoping for it. Push, pull, ascend. Push, maybe? Push is not bad on this because I can push an enemy to the back and neuter them. I don't think it's ever ascend. That doesn't feel right to me. When would I want to ascend that? I'm not sure. Now, we, of course, had the option here of, like, Spike's buff, which could have been cool, but I think this was better. I'm going to leave this alone, right? Too bad I didn't get +1 draw. That would have been nuts. But the thing is when you get the Sap, you really just... Most of the time it's going into a boss, and the movement is just going to mess with you a bit. I don't think Ascend is ever right. No, I'm gonna keep it alone. Leave it be. I do think Sap 3 Deal 30 is a nuts card. It's like the best ping you could have in the game. I'm happy to take it. 100%. We're only at 25 shards, so I think we blast Daedalus. I have a guaranteed Construct Enabler here, so I think we're chilling. And Umbra, assault. Let's go. Incredible. We're going to go Minor up top. And we drop in Penumbra. Hollow goes middle. Space Prism upstairs. I'll give all the morsels up top. I should have maybe placed that Chain of Gems elsewhere. Probably into Thorned Hollow, actually. Let's go ahead and give the Sharpen here to middle floor. The reason being I want him to actually be able to kill enemies, even if I don't have anything propped up to enable it. Yeah, it's actually good. Let's play Shade Splitters and look for something good here. I can get away with it because Mr. Construct is actually free. We'll play Damage Shield Friend up top. I don't want the Ember Drain, so it's fine. We'll put Excavator middle because it could matter. And I will just feed some morsels up top. It seems okay. Meow. A very loud meow from the boy. I think the play is sacrifice Chain of Gems here. There's not really a great way to keep Mr. Thorned Hollow alive. I guess there's kind of a pretty okay way. He can take a lot of hits, but he dies on this one. That's okay. Hey, if he passes away, I'm honestly fine with it. Yeah. I think there is a way I could have done this better by damage shielding in front and maybe letting him attack and stay alive. I don't think he's actually important for this combat, though, so I'm just going to kind of chill here. I am going to body block this bomb. Man, I really should have done this a little differently, huh? That's okay. That's okay. We'll just play it middle. He at least kills the back guy. It's something. I think there's a way we could have done that a lot better, but it was not critical for this particular combat, so I'm not pressed about it. We do face tank here with the damage shield. We've got big meow energy in the room. Oh boy. Huge meows. Woe be upon us for not meowing. Do I want to kill the infiltrator here? I think I do, actually. We'll pop him. I think that's actually a potential threat otherwise. We should remember, weaponize our Chain of Gems, though. I do think that's important, right? It can take the double hits. Wabam, it's good. Play the Razor Sharp, it's good. I will pop the Haste Friend. Unfortunately, these morsels are going to pass away. Yeah, it's okay. It'll have to be okay. I don't really have a choice. We can at least clear middle, I suppose. Whatever. It's fine. Because of the sweeper. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's okay. We'll still win this combat. I'm not afraid. Morsels are more important than anything else here. It's just a true statement. We're doing like 120 damage. We have enough defense. We'll make it through this combat. We can obviously, and then, you know, just slam the old magic into the boss whenever you get it, and it feels pretty decent. So, just don't accidentally cannibalize the alloyed construct, and we chill. Cool. Easy. Old magic, this goon, he doesn't even hit me. Which is very entertaining. Cool. Razor Sharp Edge is nice. Thank you. Sap in this clan combo is also very nice. I'm happy to have it. Shroud Mitosis. I think it's Umbra Stone. Yes, I think it is. In case I miss everything else, at least I'll have Trample. Okay. Morsel Maid, y'all. We are good. We did it. Just survive long enough to get Alloyed Construct infused into Morsel Maid, and we are chillin'. Great news. Excellent news. Card draw, I think. I no longer really need space. For the time being, I'm still going to use Alloyed Construct, but let's go ahead and look at the Steel Shop, right? I give up this Hellvent and the removal dupe. There's potentially some good to be done here, right? I could dupe the old magic, which is kind of sick, actually. I could maybe dupe a morsel generator. None of these things are upgraded, though. I think the Steel Shop is just better. I could take Quick. I could take Multi-Strike. That's 2 of 4 right there. Heck, I could take Damage Shield 3 or something. Yeah, let's grab it. It's fine. Hey, they give me the multi-strike. I will take the multi-strike out of the gate. That's pretty nice. We're guaranteed to be fine on using Alloyed Construct's Infusion, by the way, because of Abandoned Umbra, which is amazing. Let's go ahead and re-roll in case I also hit quick. Hey, multi-quick, my guy. He's online. It's incredible. Cool. We're good. We're great, in fact. Architect 2? Sure, why not, man? I can actually play, like, mid-floor or something. Do I take money here? Probably. Grab money, go to the trinket shop, look for, like, double gorge or something, and just win. Alright. I could have bought some removals there, but because we're thinking about a trinket shop, I'm not worried about it. I actually think the Morsel Maid is straight up stronger than the Alloyed Construct here. Well, kinda. 25 by 2, I don't know. Spikes? Spikes is scary, let's be real. I think we get away with this, right? I think we can steal this combat from the video game. 4 units. How many banner units is this? It's nuts. Let's accept the Ember Drain here so I can actually do something useful with my damage shield. Actually, Thorned Hollow middle, maybe? He can take the damage shield. I'll give him a turn to find something good. No, he's never going to have spikes, though. It's kind of crap. He could just die, and that would be fine. Yeah, alright, we'll go Morsel Maid up top. Yeah, I'm going to take the Penumbra next. We Space Prism here. I drop in the Rubble Morsel. I will Alloyed Construct middle. He'll just chill, and then Thorn Hollow can pass away on bottom floor. Sure. Okay. I think we Umbra Stone. Oh, that's a lot of stuff I really want to play, though, man. Umbra Stone is excellent, but I also think the Cannibalize is probably the most important pickup here. Yes, I do think the Cannibalize is the best card. I'm just going to straight up kill Mr. Alloyed Construct here. Sure, it's okay. The ramp on this is big, and I think it's important. I'm going to gamble on the Shade Splitter. Ah, it's a shame. I was hoping to hit an Ember Morsel so I could still get the Razor Sharp. I think we clear front, but we don't clear back here. True. Let's pop the back guy. I do really want him to swing first. We'll Shade Splitter off floor. I am going to pull Big Scary 15 by 2 forward, and then we just get Mr. Train Steward shot. Cool. Fine. I think it works. I think we get through this just narrowly. More soul. Good. Give me all the good stuff. Old Magic. I think we send the front guy, the back guy with Old Magic. 51 by 2. If I double Root Seeds, we get there as well, actually, right? Becomes 55, 150. That actually perfectly gets the kill. And that's better because I draw cards next turn. Alright, fair enough. Let's play cards. Okay. Get rid of Train Stewards somewhere. This is going to be a scary boss, too. Because, again, this is... It's a scary boss, yeah. Because this is the Mr. Clipped Man. Clipped Man. He's Party Boy. You know what I'm talking about. It's Party Boy. Well, do I play Lifesteal here and chill? Maybe. I did at least manage to push 40 through here, so I'm not going to completely pass away, but, you know, it could have been better. Ouch. It's fine. I didn't die. That's really what matters here. I did not pass away. Hey, Cannibalize is a real good play here. Real good look. Go ahead and click on Mr. Razor Sharp Edge. It's wise to do it. Umbra Stone saves a lot of health. Also wise to click it. Hey, look at that. Also kill all the bad guys. Go ahead and also click on Cannibalize here. It is the correct choice. Hey, as long as you hit a lifesteal, it's not so bad. Looks good to me. Alright, could have been much worse. That Spikes is doing some serious damage to us, but it's okay. All good. Kill one of the backline guys because they're scary. I think we chew this up, right? Whew. It's closer than anyone wanted, actually. I think if we, with the old magic, we pull off a much better figure, but... Yikes. Ah, it's fine. I actually can reduce this down to almost nothing. 13 damage, whatever. And then I cannibalize my win con. That's okay. We took a good chunk there. But that's stuff I'm willing to trade. Split Anvil? You know, I think I also had Split Anvil in the Windleton run I played. Wild. I do think it's worth it. I'm glad to have grabbed it. Void Binding, Engine Upgrade, another Cannibalize. Void Binding is hard to justify here. I guess I could make every single card in my deck free, but it's Diligent. That's not going to work out very well. Engine Upgrade, it's not terrible. I guess I can do that, right? I do have Root Seeds. Engine Upgrade's not bad. Sure, I can just lower the space on a random floor. Alright, fine. I'll grab that at least. There's Pyrogrow, it's fine. Awake, Restoring Retreat, no, these are not it. I have enough cards, right? 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 15, 19, 20, 22? Alright, with 22 I don't need to worry too much about Diligent, as long as I don't cut random stuff. Okay, great work. I go left here and I finally get my infusion for third multi-strike. Very solid. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Winged Technology is not necessary, although Cursed Vines does body Diligent in a very satisfying way. So I'm happy about that, if I can grab it. Tenon Piercing? Tenon Piercing and Umbra Assault for sure. I want to be able to generate morsels out of this. And then we go a little ham here, right? It's Construct into Morsel Made, and I think we finally cut our friend Thorned Hollow here. I am not going to get Winged Technology because all the morsels get immediately eaten. I do think I'll take the Cursed Vines, and I'm going to spin this and look. None of it matters. Go ahead and remove Thorned Hollow here. Okay. Improvements. Alright, Caverns, give me something good. Overflow, please? No? No overflow? Fine. I did take Cursed Vines, so I can actually just freely dumpster anything that I consider bad. Cannibalize will always find purchase because I have Abandoned Antumbra. True. Sharpen. Let's bust out one of these Sharpens. I think it's bad. I don't need that many. Channel Song. How do I feel about Channel Song? What am I tutoring here? Nothing, really? I think we just skip it for money. It's fine. I could have potentially looked for an Umbra card, but I just didn't think it was going to be good, so I snapped the Awoken there. I think it's fine. I mean, because it could have been Awoken's Rail Spike, right? What is this -2 on? Anything I care about? Umbra Stone to make it more playable? I don't think that's going to be a big deal. All my units are free. Sharpen? Absolutely not. Not worth it. I'll be able to get my 100 shards easily. I'm looking for Spell Chain or something just better. Alright, we move on. I think that was a big power-up. We should be very strong into this combat. Ancient Hate does not scare me. I have Trample in 3 hits and guaranteed morsels. We're kind of cruising. So many things just get randomly spawned. I love it. Okay. Take. Let's not... I'm going to avoid... Yeah, here we go. Let's just not take the Ember Drain. I think it's better this way. Grab Antumbra up front. We chow down immediately. It's good. Sharpen. Fine. Shade Splitter becomes free. Does not matter. I'm going to pull him forward because I'm more scared of the front guy. Cool. I think between with all the morsels we have, I think we're in an okay place overall, really. I mean, none of this actually connects. I guess I could actually make it connect, which is kind of funny. Plug some damage in here, why not? Sure. We get the Collector, which is good. I'm glad to have gotten that. That's nice. We'll play the unit. Great news. I will play Razor Sharp Edge. I will play the Trample Stone. Makes almost everything free. Well, I'm going to kill this guy. Give him 10 armor. It's fine. And then it's a Morsel Made run, so I just funnel cards into him and we chill a bit, pretty much. Seems good to me. I think this is going to look good. The Cannibalize is surprisingly effective here, which I didn't expect, actually. It's effective because of the Abandoned Umbra, actually. Could it actually make it onto the thumbnail? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Hard to say. We're strong enough now to cleave the whole floor, though, which is good. And I haven't even really done anything particularly fancy here. So, works out for me, I think. Where he could give me Shadow Box on this run. I might take that, huh? I'm almost looking at... How much are we looking at here? Doing like 300 damage. It's not that amazing, but it's also not bad. Oh no, I couldn't create Cursed Vines. What do I do? It's fine. I just don't care. Razor Sharp is good. Do click on Shade Splitters. Make sure you don't accidentally kill yourself with Cannibalize. It would be very bad to do. Cannibalize downstairs. Just to feed more morsels. More. More. Alright. I think we crush. As long as I can clean this up and keep it clean, I think we're good. Good to go. Cool. So you take a morsel, you play it bottom, you kill it to get better morsels, and then we just feed all this trash to our guy. He's got 18 turns of fuel, so I think he's good. Doing 450s. And he just wins this, right? He just takes these. Cool. I think we're fine. I'm not even going to click on the other cards. All right. This is looking good. I think we have the tools to win. I just need to not throw, which is good. I like being in that position. Feast, Excavation Eruption, another Void Binding opportunity. No, thank you. Pyrogrow, Pyre Shards, Awake. No, thank you again. I can actually remove a whole bunch of stuff now and feel pretty good about the run, which is great. I'm a big fan of that. I will go removals now. Sure. Seems good to me. Cool. Horde says, first Hell Pact. I might prospectively take that, because Boon of the Blacksmith doesn't impress me. This would be kind of cool for, like, Forever Consumed or something. Alright. Fine. The one game I don't have, what is it? Mind Collapse or something, at least. -2 Intrinsic. Well, Intrinsic lets us ramp pretty quick. Again, no spell chain, sadly. It's fine. I could potentially -2 something and then dupe it right away. Is there anything I would want that on? Not really. We're going to cut, what is it, Sharpen for sure. And then what? Cannibalize is excellent. Immortal Trade is too versatile to remove. Shade Splitter's not bad. Shade Splitter is not good either. It's not a bad card, but I'd rather like redraw into Cannibalize or Antumbra Assault or something. So I think we can cut them. And I'm not afraid of removing spells. By the way, I'm vocalizing this. We have Cursed Vines. The dupe here could just be old magic. Which, if I tossed a -2 at it, might be kind of sick. Am I going to a magic shop? I sure am. I take a double stack in that. I don't really have anything else I want to upgrade, right? Yeah, sure, why not? Make it free and then make another one. I'm okay with that. It's just a really good card, let me tell you. It's when you got a ping that's doing this much damage and this much sap, that's versatile and that's powerful. We'll take it. I had a feeling I'd be duplicating that at some point anyway, just because it's so powerful, and there are so many dupes here. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, here we kill this curse guy, because absolutely, I don't feel like looking at him. No way. Play top floor. I do not want the Ember Drain. Drawing a lot of cards next turn. Yeah, I'll just accept it this way. Play it in the right order, though, so I don't accidentally mess this up. I do get the trample by playing it this way. And everything else, I may as well ping this guy. Sure, why not? Get rid of him. Cool. And then I spawn 2 cards in my hand. The Space Prisms do not matter in the least here, which is funny, but true. Burn some Train Stewards out. I guess I don't want to play them because they're going to harvest me. So we put them middle. That's a little sad. I can at least kill one guy downstairs and stop some of this nonsense, but I'm not going to be able to get all of it. Unfortunately, we do get a curse. Singular curse. This is what, 13 damage? That's good to me. I like it. Sure, okay. Seems good. Feed morsels. We're going to dumpster the Train Stewards. These Train Stewards are going to be probably the last things I remove simply because they're so easy to play out like this. Right? That's a very interesting realization here, is that they're just so easy to play that I'm not very stressed about it. Do I start sapping the boss to oblivion here? Really should have played Cannibalize. That was a gamble that I didn't need to take. I do get it. I don't get punished, but I probably should have been safer about that. Pull this guy forward. I can kill him next turn. I may as well start zapping the boss. The sap will stack up. I'm not afraid of him, though, because I have damage shield up front, but, you know, it could have been worse. We pop the guy on middle. Seems good. Damage shield is fun. Pull this guy forward. I am going to keep the sap flowing, and then we just click 3 morsels here, and we get to chow down. Morsel Maid is pretty disgusting in this version. I was recently thinking about the unofficial balance patch, and I came to the realization about how good Morsel Maid is, that I could nerf it so much in the unofficial balance patch, and it's just fine. It's super okay. It does not need to be any stronger. Kinda crazy how true that is. I removed its Gorge ability entirely. Honestly, I think it's way too powerful in its current form. But that's whatever. It's neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter that much. We actually did require Penumbra to swing there, which was kind of odd. How dare you force me to attack with my own champion? That's funny. How dare you force me to attack with my own champion? Incredible. We actually push 130 through, though. I'm good with that. Cool. I'm a little surprised that previous floor didn't make it, but I guess there was just enough big dudes that it did not make it all the way through. That's fine. We're going to be 100% okay here. Morsel. I don't feel like taking the curse. We play this thing. We cannibalize it. It's worth it. Cool. It's going to depend a lot on which morsels you hit, too, right? It's all about that. Yeah. We're going to definitely win this. I have no fears. I also have sap on him, so he's barely even hurting me, which is kind of wild. We're going to play 2 morsels. I'm going to drop both of them on this floor. I'm cannibalizing one, and I'm Antumbra assaulting the other. And we get a whole bunch of goodies from that. All the good stuff, too. Damage shield. We have plenty of stats. Just press end turn. It's good. Cool. We win. Well done. Great. Pretty good sap, too, just for some random spell casts on him throughout the combat. So that bodes well for Divinity. Hey, look, I was just talking about Forever Consumed. Would I take 90 free damage to the front unit that's versatile with Split Anvil? Yes. Yes, I will. And then we just take card draw and we go. Cool. I'm feeling like we're in a pretty good spot. I could remove garbage. Does feel good to do. I could go and hunt like an overflow and -1 some stuff. The -1s are valuable. I think the right side is a little stronger because I don't need the steel shop at all. Yeah, we'll do that. Refined Void. Hell's Banners is so much free energy, it's kind of silly. Yeah, that's pretty strong, in fact. Refined Void will get wasted very quickly. We'll just take the health banners. I'm going to grab the Horde in the middle. It's good to do. Guild Marker, not bad. Petrified Crucible. My man, where's my Thorned Hollow? He would have been online. That's okay. We take the Guild Marker and we're fine about it. I'm going to look in the caverns real quick, see if we hit. Penitent Remains. I don't think that's a hit. That's just a +10. Ember Stasis is pretty easy to play out, though. It's Diligent. Yeah, we'll Ember Stasis here. I think it's good. It messes me up on this next combat, but it's not a big deal otherwise. I might as well. I mean, I don't know. Monstrous Penumbra's not doing anything either. He doesn't get strong enough. We'll just take Mr. 100 hit, I guess. Okay. He's here. At least he gets on the floor, right? It could have been a lot worse. He could have been like Tethys and just die. Just fully pass away. +10. I'm going to put 23 damage on Antumbra Assault. I think it's very good to do it. Yep. The Permafrost is... No. Not today. Reroll this. No double stack. Very sad. I get a 20 consume, which is... I'm just going to put in this Vine Grasp that I already have because of the Curse Grasp. Or the Cursed Vines, rather. The -1 just goes into a Root Seeds. It's the card I want to play every time I want to play it. I don't mind the Train Stewards. They slow me down on the initial go-through, though. I'll consider removing them later. We'll see how we play. Move on. I'm already at 100, so we're fine. Evan Seal? Penitent. Penitent is risky here. Yeah, Penitent is pretty risky here. This is a 400 gold I'm not keen to go after. I think we win this run, but there could be a 290 on turn 1, right? And what the heck am I doing to that guy? He just hits me for 80 damage. Turn this off. This is an easy one to just lose to. Yeah, I mean, like, unfortunately, I did hit the Purge guy here, right? Not the Purge, the Consume Vine Grasp, which stops me from getting slowed down, but this is easy to mess up, I think. And I don't want to lose for obvious reasons. So, yeah, we're just not going to mess around with Mr. 290 here. We are going to chill. I do get some incredible morsel action here. I want to take the damage morsels into the floor for sure. We're going to look at the Shade Splitter first. Actually, the play is you dump Forever Consume for Split Anvil, and the entire hand is now free. True. We're going to take Jeweler into the unit. Rubble Morsel gets sent with Cannibalize. Okay. I don't actually know if we're going to kill this 290 if we didn't have... We had Heaven Seal on, right? I don't actually think... We're not doing... This is what, 250? It would be close. With Razor Sharp Edge. Okay, we actually do get there just narrowly, which is wild to think about. Just narrowly we pull it off. I do get Calcified Embers. That's nice. We can just blast a guy. This goon gets completely sent. I'm actually going to kill the Purifier with it because I do not feel like taking curses. I'm going to be keenly... Like, we'd be eating dirt on this floor, right? Yes, we would eat dirt on this floor for sure. We might actually get away with it thanks to the double Calcified Embers. It's crazy, actually. I think we would have gotten away with it. Being able to get away with this is... I don't want to say unfair, but... Being able to do this is pretty big. This is what, 115 something? I actually think I need to work on middle here. Yeah, we'll pull the guy forward just in case. Yeah, it's tight, actually. I don't think that this is an obvious win in either circumstance. Yeah, that's cool. I like when I can see that I've made a good choice. I think that that's always something I like. I like knowing that I have done this, right? It's nice to look at it and go, yeah, I made a good choice here. I'm glad we didn't get ourselves killed. Great work. And then we kind of can cruise a little bit. I didn't need that 400 gold that badly to win. Let's just be honest here. I just didn't. Anyway, the play here is very easy. It looks a little more complicated than it is. We just play 2 morsels first. Cool. One goes mid-floor. Great. Which lets me forever consume this dude for like 240 and just kill him out, which is great. We kill the front guy and then we savagely end the middle guy, which makes everything here free. And that lets us cannibalize and load up the top floor. There's going to be turns like that. That's how we're going to win this run, is making sure we identify the right ordering there. So, we have the pieces. We can make it work. Morsel. We're going to take Shade Splitter. I'm going to dump this guy middle. I am going to cannibalize him. It's good. I'm also going to Umbra assault the other one. Great work. Good job. These turns are actually annoyingly complex for what we're doing, right? I'm going to sap the boss. It's good. I have to actually articulate them in the right way, and it's... Oh, come on, man. Really? I don't want to have to do that. That's annoying. Blast this guy. Play a bunch of stuff for free. It's cool. Great. All of them are good? Alright, well, fair enough. One of you has to get cannibalized, so deal with it. And then we just send it. If I'm able to do this pretty consistently on Divinity, we'll get to the point where we're winning. Yeah, that's pretty strong. I think we just press end turn here. Imagine if this old magic had money on it, right? That would have been pretty cool. Anyway, we won. Stop clicking cards. It's fine. I'm over here just like clicking cards like, man, look at this old magic. Nah, just end turn. It's good. Ember Cash. Kindle is, Kindle is Kindle. It doesn't do anything on its own, though, even though I have the first Hell Pact, sadly. It's okay. I got the Forever consumed. I'm happy. We're chillin'. End turn. I don't want those cards. Focus Growth, Pyre Grow, and Graft. None of these are necessary. I have the Cursed Vines for Diligent. It's not a big deal. I think we go left here. And yeah, we definitely go left here. I want to dupe something, but I also want to look for a double stack. Here it is. Sap 6, incredible news. The -1 goes on Root Seeds, just make everything free. That's a really good dupe now, huh? Firestone Housing. Commemorative Spike. I can guarantee that this Commemorative Spike morsel gets eaten. It's just a +8/+8. I don't think that's worth 185 gold, being honest. I am going to cut a couple Train Stewards, I think. Am I? Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm actually going to cut the Immortal trait. I've literally never played it once, and it's not the line today. I just find a morsel. It's good. We're going to drop Immortal trait here. Shocking, I know. It's very rare I dumpster it like that, but this is a good opportunity for it. Train Stewards slow me down on the uptake, but they're not bad because they go away so easily, right? They're good for the redraw. They're really annoying, though. I just don't want to draw into them ever. At this point, there's nothing that's actively bad, I don't think. Yeah, I don't see anything actively bad, so we'll just dumpster a Train Steward and chill. I think that's fine. The dupe now, that's an interesting question. It could be Cannibalize, which is a surprisingly good card in this deck. Reroll this, by the way. Permafrost? No. -1. I think it is -1 Cannibalize. I'm seriously considering duping it here because more morsels is better. I think so, actually. Make a -1 of that and then dupe that. It's weird, but I can always activate it, and when there's 2 of them, I can still always get them both. Yeah, okay. This is a train of thought, right? Yes. I had this moment of, hey, wait, I'm at 110. Is that not enough? No, we're good. Faulty Loader is good. I'm going to click it. I think it's worth more than the Commemorative Spike. We're going to spin this. Sap Tap is unplayable, sadly. Thorn Casing is pointless. I just take double removals here, I think. I think we just cut the Train Stewards, and hopefully we use this to speed ourselves up. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, goodbye, Train Stewards. You did well. I can actually buy... No, I can't get another removal. I'm going to take a +10 into something. 100 damage, maybe? I might as well spend the 20 gold. Because if I take the 100 in the middle, it's not like I could get the Purge. So, it's fine. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, old magic. Let's go, I guess. Sure, let's go, man. It's fine. 5 gold remaining, 110 out of 100. I think we chill. Diligent does not stand a chance as long as I play my Cursed Vines correctly. So, good stuff. Yep. Cool. I did have a scare there, didn't I? I was like, wait a second, is this Trainwreck? Have I been playing this wrong the whole time? No, actually, in fact, we're chilling. Play the Purge first. Let's just pop a guy. Good. I do not want... I don't care about the damage shield up front, do I? No, I can take it, right? Hell's Banners is good. Yeah, I can take it. It's fine. Bam, we go. Great news. And then I'm just going to sink 120 into the boss here, and we're going to play all of our other cards and chill, I think. Cool. It's good. It's a good opener. I'm doing 100 damage. I need to do more, obviously, but it's fine. Purge. I'm actually going to pull... I mean, it's consume anyway, so I don't really care. Alright, cool. It is Rubble Morsel middle into Cannibalize. I'm going to Old Magic the boss. Our plan is to load this up to the best of our ability. I think with the double stack, we should come pretty close to full sapping, which is excellent. I get a Space Prism here, which is no problem. I don't get the Curse Vines again because I'm drawing too many cards, but that's not that bad of a deal, right? Not that bad of a deal. Umbra Stone is good. We click it. Do we? Yeah, we have plenty of cards. Right, you click it. It's good. Now we're going to, of course, Old Magic the boss. I pick Morsel Jeweler middle. Magma Morsel upstairs. I Cannibalize on middle. Great work. We play all of these out. I'm going to put a Root Seeds in, and then we get to decide what we full send into. I think the answer is 1 middle, which clears this floor, and 1 bottom, which I don't feel like taking that Extinguish trigger. So I think we're okay. Comes upstairs. Great. We get our Vine Grasp. It's good. I'm going to pop it. I just full send in front, right? There's no reason not to. I guess I'm going to do it on bottom because this bottom floor actually has some kind of threatening enemies to it. Train Steward can go away. I don't really care about him. I am going to Forever Consumed out the middle enemy. Everything becomes free. Great. Top floor is clear. I just don't care about it. We'll just go ahead and kill this Gilded Wings then. That's fine. We play a bunch of Shade Splitters. There's nothing fancy we do on this turn. No Cannibalizes to speak of. We just play a bunch of stuff. Forever Consumed is doing good work. If it weren't for Cannibalize, I think Forever Consumed might show up on the main page here, but... Or the main page. You know, the thumbnail. It's fine. I do have to burn a card. Oh no. It's just going to be Shade Splitter. It's fine. I'm not mad about it. Okay. Rubble Morsel is what gets sent here, so we play him middle. Lifesteal damage upstairs. Old Magic, the boss. It's good. We cannibalize middle. Great news. Play a bunch of cards. Cool. We get to eat. It's about 330 damage right now. It's a little slower than someone would want, but that's okay. I am going to, let's see, Shadow Realm the middle unit because that seems good. Just get rid of him. Cool. Alright. I did take a curse, unfortunately. Oh no. I also have to burn another Shade Splitter. Accursed. I'm going to take the damage upstairs, of course. I actually might cannibalize the Train Steward here and get the extra morsel. I actually think that's super correct. Let's blast middle, cannibalize the Train Steward. Cool. Every miner you get or magma morsel is big damage scaling. We will happily take that. Big jump. Happy to see it. Comes upstairs. I have plenty of everything as far as, what is it, fuel goes. Top floor is cleared. Excellent news. What do I want to consume here? I think the consume is actually just straight up a root seeds, and I'm okay with that. The Vengeful Shard does good work, by the way. It pushes 120 through, and then I can kill the front guy entirely with the Forever Consumed, which is great, and makes everything else free. Excellent news. Every bit of damage we stop is great. I'm going to stop the curse, and we're going to chow down upstairs. And we push like 650 through, which is great. 636. Bam. Tons of free damage into the boss, who's doing 0 damage because that's his life right now. Good job. Great work. Entirely excellent. I'm going to Rubble Morsel middle. I'm going to burn Shades. I'm going to burn this Fruit Seeds, actually. We're going to Shade Splitter, see what we hit. Just another one of those friends. Cannibalize the middle guy, and then I think we just super sap the boss to oblivion. And even if I wasn't doing 600 damage a turn, we would very comfortably be clearing the boss because he does zeros, which is just great news. Hey, look, the Vine Grasp. We did it. Oh no, I killed the one guy who could have stopped me or something. Does not matter. We're good. Look at that. Wow. Hey, look, a Rubble Morsel. Hey, look at that. We did something. I missed like 2 stats. It's fine. I don't think there's a single chance that this boss could defeat me here. So I have 30 fuel and I do like 750 damage. We have it, right? We've got it solved. The only thing I need to do is play the Vengeful Shards. Make sure I don't cannibalize my unit. And we chill. Cool. Let's go. Great. 30 sap is good. That's a lot of sap, actually, for just random old magic. Happy to see it. And it's going to look similar into the Divinity. Not too much to add here, really. I don't think there's going to be any complexity I need to really articulate or discuss. It's just basically do that exact same thing, except Penumbra is going to pass away. We will play top floor. I'm going to give Penumbra the damage shield here because we'll have other tools to keep Morselmate alive, aka, you know, the fact that he's eating. Also, we have sap, so he might still technically live. It is theoretically possible. Goodbye, Train Steward. You did your job. Oh yeah, hold up. But downstairs, we definitely need to pop damage shields here. Those guys are going to cause me trouble otherwise. Which is alright, because thank you, Cursed Vines. Very cool. No Cannibalize here, so we just powerhouse it up top. Great. I do get... I'm going to take the Extinguish trigger on middle out. I think that's good. We chow down. I do reduce the boss to 0, which is great. I don't have to worry about Cursed Vines alignment. I didn't really worry about it in the previous combat either, so just draw stuff. I do want to create the Morsel, though. I think I value the Morsel more than the Root Seeds here. So we'll leave the spot. The morsel generates first because it generates left to right in this particular instance. So that's cool. It's great how that works out in my favor. We're going to see which morsel we hit. One of these goes middle and just gets immediately sacrificed. Great. We get the trample. Good. I do enough damage that I actually feel like we're answering this, which is great news. Guess I'm gonna forever consume this guy on bottom floor. It's a little shame to send the 180 into a 20 health guy, but it's fine. It could be worse. Top floor, I don't like it. Let's yank him forward. Let's take the Shade Splitter here and see what we can do. I'm going to play the Jeweler up top, and I'm going to sacrifice the Umbra friend. I guess I could have looked into this other morsel. I mean, I like the Rubble morsel because it at least adds 1 attack, which is nice. Okay, this is about as good as I think we can hope to get it here. I do think we take the old magic. Yes, I want to play that because I think it's enough. It's valuable enough. I'm going to pull Curse Guy forward. 180. It's a shame how this works out. I do think I want to click at least 2 of these root seeds, even if it costs me anything else. I take like 5 to the pyre, and I did this. Maybe I could have done better. I didn't really think about it too hard, but I'm okay with it. Right. This is a very scary floor. I wish to Antumbra Assault up front. Great. Shade Splitter. We're going to do as much damage as we think we can. We at least managed to push a number through, which is excellent. I'm going to sap out the back guy. Razor Sharp Edge tramples some numbers through that are nice. We almost kill 2 guys. I don't pass away from this, which is important because I think this is the scariest floor here. Right. Okay. Magma Morsel first. Yes. Play that. We old magic. Where? Off floor. How am I approaching this? I can push an additional 70 by forever consuming the front guy here, which gets me 467. And then I can old magic him for 30. 580 coming up. I really do need to deal with Mr. Spike's guy downstairs, but that's 2 turns away. I don't have to think about that yet. We'll take the morsels. Unfortunately, neither of them is damage. That's okay. I will play the Jeweler. This procs Hell's Banners. I'm going to go Antumbra Morsel middle, and we're going to take the Cannibalize here. I get some damage morsels. That's good. That will push some serious numbers here. Okay, I don't need to have too much here. Let's old magic the mini boss. So even if he leaks, it's not that big of a deal. And then we forever consumed out the front guy for 70. I could get this kill. How am I looking on middle? I am actually pushing close to enough numbers here. So if we kill this guy, I think we actually get the kill altogether, which is good. I should have then... No, this actually works out kind of perfectly, right? I think it's like 100, almost. It's very close to exact. Okay. We're going to do similar things. Here comes that Vengeful Shard, big payout mode. Let's go. Clears the floor pretty much. Good. Play Root Seeds first. Play Razor Sharp Edge first. Clears the floor, pushes a big number through. Okay. Now, mid-floor is scary. Yes, mid-floor is very scary. We don't have much complexity to do here. I do want to proc a bunch of stuff. We're going to play the magmas into middle, or the top rather. He gets that. That's super important. Push bigger numbers. Mid-floor is interesting. I think I need to move the absolute scariest parts of mid-floor forward. Those are some good morsels to pick up here. I'm glad to have that. We're able to push like 600 through here. And then, you know, Penumbra's also slapping. I get an old magic coming up? Okay. If I pull... what are the scariest units? I think if I get past this next wave, we're going to be fine. And the answer is we can just ignore the redirector. If he leaks, that's only 8 to the pyre. Not that scary. If any of these other guys leak, that's a bad deal. There's a lot of stuff I could draw next turn that help. The Vengeful Shard is actually a big payout if I get it. Old Magic is a good card to draw. I've already kind of established that I'm drawing 10 cards. I want to see cards from my deck. I don't think a Curse Finds is going to save the run. So, I'm doing what? 210 on the floor. This is what? 460, 475, 685. It's pretty strong. It's a pretty good play. I want to pull something forward that I can get value on old magic from next turn and reduce damage and hit it. So let's grab Mr. 180 here and send it. Okay, this floor is kind of make or break. Okay, looks acceptable. I do have to keep in mind this reflector is potentially a problem, but I'm trading like 6 for 10, which is not terrible here. Right, Shade Splitter first. Whatever it is, I'm sacrificing it for Cannibalize. This is important. Play the good cards first. These guys need to drop in, do as much damage as we can. The Razor Sharp Edge is a huge swing. It's 30 for a good number. Okay. I think it is a good trade to take the Conduit out of the picture here. Yeah, we get morsels. Morsels are good. I also have the Vengeful Shard. I'm in a very good situation here. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to sap down the Divinity a bit. Am I? I might need to kill the Shade Wings. If I just narrowly kill the Steel Slate, that's actually a great point. That is a great point, Mr. Me. I can take 6 pyre damage, 6 last Divinity damage. Yeah, okay, here's the deal. I'm going to Vengeful Shard into the Steel Slate because that's a lot of good damage that I want to put there. I'm going to kill the guy behind him, and I think we easy clear 680 then, right? I don't think that's a big concern whatsoever. Man, do I need to do the math here? Ugh, gross. Is this 10 gonna cause me a problem? Because I would really like to drain the boss, essentially. So, 180 plus 140 plus 240 is 560. And then we have, what, 200 on the floor? So that's 760 I need to chew through, right? 760 I need to chew through. So that means I'm doing 702 in the front. So I've got, what, 58 damage coming from Penumbra. So I can old magic the boss and still clear the floor. Look at that. I'm a genius. It's worth it to do the math. Yeah, it's worth it to do it. All right, I actually feel like we have it, right? We have the pieces. We can win. Cannibalize is good because we have achieved root seeds here. We're doing like 600 damage. I think we've got it. Okay. Whew. That one floor was actually pretty spicy. Our scaling is actually pretty slow. But we get there. At this point, we get there. Push 270 through. That's worth it because it pushes 270 to the boss, right? Yeah, that's super worth it. Bam, bam, bam. Good. Cool. And then Penumbra just dies, but we 1v1 here and it's chilling. The sap actually helps a fair bit. Boop. Hey, look at that. I saved my guy. I'm incredible. So good at the game. All right. Click the cards. I'm going to make my character strong, and you cannot stop me. Huzzah! Behold my strength. Morsels. Ha ha! A really good turn of morsels all of a sudden. By the way, things like removing the train stewards actually super do matter for the purposes of surviving this run. It's actually a big deal, I think. Well, bam! And then we chew through it. Because ramping just a little bit faster matters. Having health, just enough health to leak those two guys, it matters. I think that this run I moved quickly through. Actually, man, this run's an hour and 15 minutes. What the heck happened? I guess it's a morsel made run. It felt like it went fast, but it really didn't. Anyway, I feel like I knew how to play through this run pretty straightforward, and yet we still had to experience some struggles. Look at this, 46.7k. The score is terrible. I ate damage on everything, pretty much. I don't really know what else I could have done to clean this up any further. I think we did all the best things. It turns out Ember Stasis was a really good pick, by the way. This was actually huge for us. This did incredible work on the Divinity, and I think people ignore this because they go, I don't want to deal with it, but it's actually really good. Ember Stasis is pretty much the best thing you can pick from that event if nothing else gives you value. Like if you don't need Penitent Remains, right? That's pretty much it. Otherwise, I mean, you're never clicking Weathered Cold Stones, I don't think. There's very few moments where I feel that desperate. But as long as Ember Stasis is not going to kill you on the very next combats, then I think it's great. I almost always slam it. So, a very good run. I think this would have also worked as Alloyed Construct self-infused, honestly. The big takeaway, however, is, I mean, of course it would have worked. Morsel Made answers the question of, how do I eat morsels immediately? We did end up seeing a winged technology that I skipped because we have Morsel Made, but if we had gone self-infused Alloyed Construct, for instance, with Quick Multi, like, he would have been in a bit of struggle, right? But he would have been able to live because the winged technology would allow him to chomp, but it would have looked a little bit different, but I think it still gets the W. Old Magic, by the way, huge shout out to this. I actually think these pings were really important. Glad to have had them. The double stack one especially paid out. Really nice. The rest of this is just trample and make big numbers. My scaling was, of course, bad. Just period. I had one razor sharp edge, and it was just spam as many morsels as I can get. And all of my morsels were, what? Antumbra, Abandoned Antumbra, and Cannibalize. Cannibalize, admittedly, pretty good, but I don't know. It's definitely still slow. Duping it ended up mattering, in my opinion. It was 3 extra morsels, some of them giving attack morsels. That's great. So a tougher run than it probably should have been, but we'll take it. So that does bring us up to 215 wins on the series. Excellent work. Go team. So yeah, I will let you go there. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, y'all. Whew, spicy run.